Our third presentation, the title called Environmental Disclosure Practices of Manufacturing Industry, Evidence from Listed Companies in the Colombo Stock Exchange, Mr. P.R. Veeratunga. He is a lecturer from Department of Accounting and Finance, Faculty of Management Studies, Rajarata University of Sri Lanka. And you can take 15 minutes for a presentation, and this is over to you.
Good afternoon, dear sirs. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am P.R. Veeratunga. I am from Rajarata University attached to the Faculty of Management Studies, and I am going to present my research paper under the topic of Environmental Disclosure Practices of Manufacturing Industry, Evidence from Companies Listed in Colombo Exchange, CSD Sri Lanka. What is environment? It has many different aspects. We know when you talk about environment, we can say, technology environment, legal environment, education environment, geographical environment, and natural environment. Here, my concern is about natural environment. Why? It is something very important today. That is something people are more concerned about. Now, if you take today as experience, now we had a big problem when passing this road because we have not managed our environment properly, right? We couldn't pass this road properly with my vehicle because we have not managed our environment, geographical environment properly. Therefore, now I'm going to relate this natural environment into the business world. People, as a people, we are, when we are buying some goods and services, we may consider, quality, actually price and quality. Not only price and quality, but consider whether this product or whether these services are environmental friendly, because people's attitude toward protecting environment is increasing all the time. Now we have an attitude when we are buying product that should be environment friendly. When we are obtaining service, that should be environment friendly, because without good natural environment, we won't be able to survive. Therefore, if a company wants to build up or improve their corporate image, actually their goodwill, if they want to have a goodwill, or if they want to gain competitive advantages, and if they want to show they are discharging moral and ethical duty, they should think about the impact that they made on environment. It's very important. Therefore, this corporate environment disclosures have been increasing drastically in the past decades. Sometimes there are a few people who are not from financial reporting and accounting, and you may worry about what is environment disclosure. And it's simply, environment disclosure means making available information about the impact on environment done by the business or their operating activities. Therefore, we are going to research, we are going to find, we are trying to find how much of information are available, make available by these companies to their stakeholders. Because it is a responsibility of companies to make available of sufficient information to the stakeholders when they can make their decision. Therefore, our research problem is about examine the extent of environment disclosure by manufacturing companies listed in CSE, and further we examine what are the factors, or what are the variables, or what are the company's specific attributes that determine the level of environmental disclosure. This environment disclosure is very important, and I will pick the word what Kennedy sir just told little bit ago. today, people who are involved in environmental thing dominate the business. We call sometimes geographers. People who are involved in environmental thing dominate the business because environment is very important. Therefore, we are going to examine the level of environmental disclosure by manufacturing companies, and we are going to find out what are the factors that determine the level of environmental disclosure. And going through not several, there are many studies in foreign countries and few studies in Sri Lanka as well regarding the environmental disclosure. Going through all these literature, we have developed this conceptual framework. In this framework, you can see there are several variables. These are companies' specific attributes which may determine the level of environmental disclosure. Namely, you can see shareholder power, creditor power, government power, environmental concern, financial performance, ISO 14001 certification, firm age, and firm size are the sum of more determinable factors of environmental disclosure. And analyzing previous studies, we have found out several variables, several company specific attributes that may determine the level of disclosure, and we have developed several hypotheses. We have developed several hypotheses for all those variables that we have found out. Especially, first one, shareholder power. What is shareholder power? Shareholder power is measured percentage of shareholding, percentage of shareholder who holding 5% or more of the total shares of the company. Creditor power, that is simply debt to equity ratio. Government power, if a company is in environmentally sensitive industry, so that companies are more sensitive companies, and there will be a more government power, more government influence over that companies. And environmental concern, that means if a company has environmental committee or something about environment in their mission or vision, we consider that company is more concerned about environment. And ISO 14000 certification, some companies have been awarded with this certification, and financial performance, simply ROA, return on asset. And firm age, there is some association between firm age and the level of disclosure. And firm size is the total asset. We have measured this variable taking logarithm of total asset